And
This is day 2 of Crossing the Pyrenees with us. Today we started in Horizon and we are heading to Roncesvalles. How
I,
was today?
it was good, but just before you actually see, there are some pilgrims on the bottom making the most difficult decisions of their life. And this is the going down called the knee buster of Roncesvalles. And as you can see, some are deciding to get to the left, some are confused, someone deciding to get to the right. These were the brave ones.
Let's give it a bit of context about this part.
Okay.
So, there is the fork that you arrive when you are 4 kilometers before Roncesvalles. And the sign, the Camino sign, show you to go left. Can you show where it shows? Can you see the sign? No, because blue is in the way.
The left is just behind.
Yeah. So the Camino sign show you to go left, but everyone will recommend to go right because the left side is more dangerous, slippery, especially if it's raining. It's more dangerous in general. So these people are going left. The other couple went right. So what do we recommend here?
So what do we recommend? Do we recommend depending of the weather and depending of your knees?
And depend on
Because
your fitness
i-
level.
if you have bee's knees,
Knees.
bee's knees, you probably have to consider a few options. Before we give you the options, what we would choose, we want to tell you what actually happened today because today was one of those longest day. It's 12, it's nearly 1 o'clock. We've been walking for the past 4.5 hours.
Yeah, so we started at 7:30 again because we wanted, well, we checked the weather forecast and it showed that it would be a really chill day. And we prefer that because we are better, Blue enjoys it more. Yeah, you see, still alive.
Still alive, still alive. We still have a dog.
Yeah, and it's actually really cold. Not cold, but chilly. So we started at 7:30 and we went up, up, up. Then we reached the Virgin Mary, 4 kilometers after. And this is a stage that you have to plan in terms of food and drinks because it's not really full of facilities. At kilometer 6, you find a van which have drinks, boiled eggs, banana, some snacks, light snacks.
It's
No
not
food.
just a van. It's a someone's actually living there. It's one of the pastors of the zone, Jean Michel. He's there 14 years already. 14 years doing this, and the same time looking after the ships around. So sometimes you can see him with the big goggles. He's looking at the ships, and you can get amazing hot chocolate there. Amazing for the conditions of Pyrenees.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Amazing for the sugar spike that you need when after that climb, no? And for the way ahead. Then
Until that, there is all going up from horizon. Okay, there's a gradual up going up definitely.
but again, it's all concrete road still.
Look, another decision.
They are going left.
Where would they go? Where
They
would
are
they
going
go?
left.
They don't
They are
mind the danger.
But maybe they don't know. They are following the Camino sign.
They follow in the Camino. They don't know. Maybe they have a good knees. Maybe they just simply walking, sleeping. We don't know.
We have to show you when we are closer how it looks.
So until that, until the van 1 kilometer after, there is the constant gradual going up. That's what it is. And from that point onwards, we have 5 kilometers flat. And on this 5 kilometers, you can find, on this 5 kilometer period, you can find the one water source called the Fountain of Roland, connected to the medieval tradition. Roland, the great Roland. And then you arrive here. And
So
from
yeah, the 3 most important things for me here are food, plan your food, or get by 3 p.m. to the van so you can get some light snacks. Drink, pack a lot of drinks. Also the weather, yesterday was hot. By 10, we finished at 10, but 10 it was really getting hot. Today is really chilly. So don't think because it's August that it's gonna be hot. The weather on the mountain really is unpredictable. And this fork,
and this fork, this special fork.
going left or going right. The sign will tell you left, but if you have bad knees or you want a safer path, go right.
Oh.
Follow the GR the white and red sign.
What would you do? Leave us in the comment. What would you do? Which would be your path? The easiest but the longest, the following the white and red GR, or the more difficult um, Camino path? Which would it be? Which would it be? Like, give us the idea in the comment. Also
And
say
which one did you do, no?
which one did you do? What was your decision? How were the weather conditions when you were walking? This is also super important. Keep us informed. Hi, I think you know what? I think they changed their mind. The ones that just came down, they changed their mind and they go in the other way. Can you see? Can you see? Yeah, they changed their mind. The American couple of friends, they actually go in the longer, the easiest way. But anyway, depends on the weather
Yeah,
condition.
that's good also to mention. Are they the same distance, or is it different distance if you go left or you go right?
One is a bit longer. The easy one is longer. And yeah. What I want to say, how are you today? How are you feeling today? How was the path today?
Good, good. I enjoyed it being so comfortably cold. I enjoyed it. Yeah, because I know that Blue enjoys it. I enjoy it. We had nice conversation with pilgrims. You?
Yeah. Cool. Was cool. A bit windy though. A bit windy. So this is
No, I
one of
don't
the
mind.
things to consider. Lots of animals going here and there. Those animals on the
Like
Pyrenees.
horses, goats, sheep, cows. Yeah, all blues friends.
All Blues friends. And how is this? And he's okay. He's okay. He probably gonna sleep a lot today, but
Maybe for 1
we
hour.
had a great walk. Lots of pilgrims. Maybe not a lot, but lots of good souls. We started from Morrison, but we saw people walking from Saint Jean at 5 o'clock in the morning. So probably they already are in Roncesvalles. 4 kilometers more, and we already there. So, what would you decide? Which route would you take? And is this any good for you? Does it help you to prepare? Does it help you to feel more comfortable and more sure about your Camino? Let us know in the comments. Remember, we've just opened May and September 2027 spots for our retreat in Pyrenees. A few spots available.
So if you're planning your Camino Francés for next year,
Or Portuguese.
or Portuguese, or
All
del
they're not.
Norte, whatever, because we have people from all over, come to our retreat. It's a beautiful way to get together and prepare
But
emotionally.
what is this retreat? So excuse me. What is this, like a place you stay or is it?
So, yeah, it's composed by two parts. First, we prepare together for the months leading to your Camino. So we are going to prepare through Zoom calls, chat, emails, whatever helps you.
Each month a different subject, from safety, security, preparation,
Planning
parking,
stages, packing.
live Q&As and all of those things. That's the first part.
Yes. Then we have the retreat. We meet on the Pyrenees in a big rural house surrounded by a small river. It's really a dream house. And we get together. We have activities. And there, the physical preparation or the practical preparation doesn't matter anymore, because what's done is done. It's more the emotional, the spiritual preparation to the journey ahead.
Yeah.
You will really help you to arrive and to really deepen the experience, I would say.
The feedback that we had from the last 3 years we've been doing it, because now in 2 days we have the 9th edition, so next year will be 10th, 11th. We've received the feedback that this was a great start because of sinking in, because of landing, because of emerging into Camino spirit from the very beginning rather than figuring out it on the way.
And also, it doesn't matter if it's your first time or you already walked the Camino before, because we had people who walked it before and they found it so enriching.
Yeah, on every retreat we have people from already old timers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
that's beautiful because the community from the new people, from the old timers, and this year we're gonna also have a blue. So this would be something amazing. If you want to be part of this, we have really limited spots
Go to our website, caminotellers.com, and you'll find all the information.
and if you want more of us, remember tomorrow we have a day rest, and from the day after we come back to Saint Jean-Pierre-de-Port to walk the variation, the one which is open for the other half of the year, the Val Carlos routes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yes.
Let us know in the comments what you think.
Buen camino, chicos.
Buen
Ciao.
camino, happy days.